Let's talk about sales calls. I feel this is like an interesting question. So when it comes to copywriting, there's obviously different components to starting a freelance business, and you need clients, right? You need someone to give you money. But in order for them to give you money, you have to demonstrate value. And it's got to be something valuable enough for someone to part exchange money for that value. And the way we do this usually, we invite a client onto a sales call to talk through whether or not we can help them. And I feel a lot of people get stuck on this because one, they call it a sales call, and two, they don't know what to say. I'm hoping it's not too windy. I'm just walking through a park. Be a good audio test on this new camera I've got. But yeah, sales calls. I don't actually like to call them sales calls. I'd like to call them something like a discovery call. And essentially all you're doing is having a friendly chat to see whether you can help this person who is interested in your copywriting services or offer. You're not trying to hard pressure them or hard sell them or anything like this, or force them into a position where they feel guilted into buying from you. What you want to do on these calls, you want to jump on, and it's almost like a digital coffee. That's how I used to think about it. A digital coffee. So you're jumping on and you're just having a chat about whether you can help this person on the phone with you or not. Because you're not going to be able to help everyone. If you try and help everyone, you'll help nobody. So you will jump on phone calls from time to time with people who just aren't the right fit. And having the confidence to be like, look, I don't know if we're the right fit, shows the integrity in you as a person and how much you believe in your offer. So, what do you say when you're actually on one of these sales calls? So, once you've got someone interested in your offer, say if it's copywriting for example, and you've pitched them on the idea of doing their email marketing for them, and they've still got questions, they still just want to talk to you about things and just run through how you're going to do things. Completely normal for most people, and especially if you are closing a high ticket client. So a high ticket client for me is anything upwards of £2,500 or dollars. Replace the currency with wherever you're at. If it's anything above that amount, you're probably going to be best jumping on a call to build trust with people and sign them as a client. You can do it over the written word, but it's going to be a lot harder. So it's always better jumping on a phone call. Then you simply just want to answer their questions, as simple as it sounds, right? Don't try and hype your offer up. Just tell them what it does, what you can do, be transparent with them, and then leave it at that. And if they're ready to move forward, have a payment link ready to send over, take the payment, sign them as a client, and then move them into the onboarding sequence where you would onboard a client and start fulfilling them or start working with them. It doesn't need to be any more complex than that, but people seem to want scripts and templates of exactly what to say. And to be honest with you, I've never used a script or a template in a bloody sales call. You're jumping on to have a conversation with someone like a human being about whether you can help them or not. If you have scripts or templates on one of these calls, guarantee you'll spook 80-90% of people who come on with you. Really, you don't need scripts or templates. Jump on with someone and just chat with them. Just think about making a friend with them, If you're genuinely interested in this person's business, that will come through and be so obvious to the person who's potentially going to become a client with you. And that integrity will shine through, and they'll be more likely to do business with you than somebody else who has some high pressure sales call. I'll let you guarantee that. But let me know in the comments below if you've got any questions on sales calls, discovery calls, speaking to clients before they are a client. And I'll either respond with a comment or make a video for you, but I hope this is useful. Beautiful sunny day here in Cleveland, US of A, and see you in the next video.